Right. Why would you buy water when all you have to do is stick your damn head under the spigot? Yeah. Hey, don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Come on, man. You know the Greeks don't get tired. We gon' have to be out. All night is all right. The track world should be. What a crazy. What a easy. What a easy. Yes, she rose. What a ape. What a blue blue fire. What a cute. What a crazy. What a easy. What a easy. Yes, she rose. What a ape. I'm in the place cutting up with my letters on. Somebody tell a DJ to play my damn song. I'm on the dance floor with my sign up. The perfect place for your haters is behind us. I got some neos in the building and they all stepping. Pump my line one more time and let me show you flexing. Ain't a knucklehead, but we can take it, yeah. Pet peeve number one, don't touch my fret, yeah. I did a song for the Q's, know you heard about it. But this song right here is for everybody. Go to pink and green, crimson and cream. For the ZSG, roll 9 mean. To the apes in the place, put your eyes up. If you a noob till you die, put your canes up. And to the blue fire, I already know it. I hold the cute dog, don't get the flow. What a crazy, what a easy, what a easy. Already, baby. What a ape. You know what it is, man. You know how it was when you first crossed, man. Let's go, let you feel it in here. Yeah, you know what it is. Where my neos at? Where my old school Greeks at? You know what it is, man. Hey, come on. Turn the lights on so we can all see. I bet you can't step like me. You can squash the talk, cause I'ma show off. Whether fat or I'm fit, I'ma still take my shirt off. I can't forget sorority, but y'all know what y'all be when it's 100 degrees. Got your hair tied up, take your earrings off. If you're LS, man, tell her don't point her out. Now, hey, get the slapping, hey, now start stepping, hey, get the slapping, hey, now start stepping, hey, get the slapping, hey, now start stepping, hey, get the slapping, hey, now start stepping. I got love for everybody, but respect my turf. Cause I promise if you don't, somebody gon' get hurt. When we hit the club, we gon' party all night, throw it up. If you know you represent the Greek life, baby. What a crazy, hey, what a easy, what a easy, hey, she goes, hey, what a ape, hey, what a loose, hey, blue fire, hey, what a cute, hey, what a crazy, hey, what a easy, what a easy, hey, she goes, hey, what a ape, hey, what a loose, hey, blue fire, what a cute, hey, don't dog it out, don't walk it out, and if you Greek, then you know what I'm talking about. Don't dog it out, don't walk it out, and if you Greek, then you know what I'm talking about. Don't dog it out, don't walk it out, and if you Greek, then you know what I'm talking about. Don't dog it out, don't walk it out, and if you Greek, then you know what I'm talking about. If the K's in the place, don't let me hear you. If the K's in the place, don't let me hear you. If the D's in the place, don't let me hear you. If the D's in the place, don't let me hear you. If the Zetas in the place, let me gon' hear you. If the Zetas in the place, let me gon' hear you. SG Rose, let me gon' hear you. SG Rose, let me gon' hear you. If the apes in the place, let me gon' hear you. If the apes in the place, let me hear you. If the nukes in the place,
welcome back to the show. 404-822-5467. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. So we got the Funky Four coming up a little bit later when we talk about the 4 biggest games in the NFL and college football this weekend. We're just going to touch upon 2 college, 2 NFL. There aren't really a lot of great college games this weekend. We got our fill last week, I guess, based on scheduling. A lot of the top teams in college football are playing cream puffs this weekend. Right, there goes that word again. What are you, a man or a cream puff? And so, but we'll talk about a couple of games that stick out in college football this weekend as things keep going on. Have y'all seen this story, man? That just came. It actually came out. What's the time did it come? It came out at 8 a.m. this morning on thepuppetfactory.com. If you're new to the show, the Puppet Factory is ESPN, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. So this story actually appears in ESPN the magazine's December 4th Fans, Family Food Football issue. Okay, but it basically chronicles what happened and kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back with the disagreement between Jerry Jones and Roger Goodell in the NFL. So I looked at this, and I think the best way to kind of go about like rolling it out to you is just basically to read it verbatim. The headline of this says, there was a pause. It was August 9th inside Roger Goodell's sixth-floor office at the NFL's Park Avenue headquarters in New York City, down the hall past the executive's offices and his assistant's desk, and through a large, thick wooden door that is both imposing and usually left open to serve as a welcome. Goodell huddled over a speakerphone with General Counsel Jeff Pash. On the other end was Jerry Jones. Adhering to the protocol of giving owners a 48-hour heads up before a major disciplinary issue involving their team is announced, Goodell and Pash informed Jones that after a 13-month domestic violence inquiry, the Dallas Cowboys star running back Ezekiel Elliott would face punishment, a 6-game suspension. Right, I guess I should have mentioned that. This is what it's all, surrounding is Ezekiel Elliott getting suspended. And, what led up to the suspension and how it was announced and how it went down. The story continues. The line went quiet. Seconds passed. Goodell's decision was an unconscionable violation of trust. Jones later told associates because he believed that the commissioner had assured him this past spring that there would be no suspension. Jones saw in Elliott a genuine opportunity, a player so good that he had made Jones believe that this year he just might win a Super Bowl for the first time since 1996. His anger was palpable. Finally, according to sources with direct knowledge of the call, Jones broke the silence. He aimed his words not only at Goodell's decision, but also as his role as judge, jury, and executioner in the case. Quote, "I'm going to come after you with everything I have," Jones said. Then he mentioned Deflategate. "If you think Bob Kraft came after you hard, Bob Kraft is a pussy compared to what I'm about to do." What? That's right. That's right. He called the street vernacular for a vagina. Yes, sir. Ooh. He called that man the street vernacular word for a vagina. Nobody knows that Jones is going or what Jones is going to do, but at the age of 58, Goodell is fighting to keep his job in public. He looks fresh and energetic, and he is more resolute than ever to leave with a legacy of having come close to fixing football's long-standing issues. Up close, though, his face has changed due to relentless stress. It is now sallow and lined and tired. Roger Goodell is in a battle few saw coming, with the league membership teetering on an all-out, unprecedented civil war. And so there you have it. And you know what, man? Cats like that, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, cats like Jerry Jones, man, like they're many times, man, they're just, scrupulous. Like they don't have any qualms with doing dirt and cutting the knees from under you. And clearly Jerry Jones is like this super powerful individual in sports. Probably one of the top names as far as owners in sports. Not just the NFL, but in sports, period. And he's been around a long time. Jerry Jones has owned the Dallas Cowboys since the early 90s, maybe late 80s, when he bought the team from, Tech Schramm. And remember that unceremonious way he got rid of Tom Landry or whatever? The Cowboy fans hated him for doing that. But, they built that team, man, and they dominated for a couple of years. It's been a long time since the Cowboys have been relevant, obviously, to that level. But Jerry Jones is kind of a big thing. You know, even though I'm finding out, and we're finding out over the last couple of weeks, that he's probably a racist son of a bitch, he is powerful as hell in those circles with those owners, man. So it sounds like he's not going to take this shit lightly. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It sounds like he's not going to take this lightly. And the thing I love about it is I hate both of them. But I in particular hate Roger Goodell more than Jerry Jones. Slightly, okay? I do. Because I've been saying it for a long time. Roger Goodell has, and he's been for the most part given this power that he yields. But Roger Goodell, man, is a power-hungry, or he comes across to me as a power-hungry egomaniac that's been given so much power, man. He's abusing it. He's been abusing it from day one. Like this thing with this Ezekiel Elliott. This is ridiculous. This is silly. This is so silly that the fact that the police department did an investigation, a thorough investigation, I would believe, and talking about a high-profile guy like Ezekiel Elliott. And usually in this situation, if there's anything that they can nab a high-profile athlete on, they'll do it. And they'll let the chips fall where they may. They'll worry about, can we get a conviction or whatever later. But clearly they didn't have shit. They didn't have any proof at all. He's denying it. He's fighting it. And the league and Roger Goodell come in and they wield more power than the actual authorities, the police. I think it's bullshit. And so we've seen a lot of different examples of this type of thing under Roger Goodell as tenure the commissioner of the NFL over the last couple of years, man. And I've been saying it before everybody else. Everybody else is saying the same thing I was saying 8-9 years ago. And so we'll see. I hope this thing gets messy. I hope it's a knockdown, drag-out fight. I hope that they actually get into a physical fist fight in the next meeting. Right. I hope they actually get into a physical fist fight. I love to see a little camera phone video of Roger Goodell and Jerry Jones fighting in a damn owners meeting. I'd love to see that. That shit would make my day. Yeah. From Mayor Mo Cheese, Laker fan, he says the Jerry definitely ain't the big bank. Clay, Jerry definitely ain't the big bank. What did Clay say? Clay says, I believe Kraft has more bread than Jerry Jones has. I don't know. I'm sure we could probably find a list of actual net worth of NFL owners. But I know this. I know the Dallas Cowboys are saying right now it's worth $4 billion. And that's not even where he made his money at. Right. Bob Kraft, and I'm sure a lot of these guys are like multi-billionaires, owners in the NFL. But the Dallas Cowboys, the last report I saw, by themselves is worth $4 billion. That's not even talking about the man's day job. Right. Yeah. Right. So when we get back from the break, man, I want to get some of your thoughts on everything that we've talked about on this fantastic Freaky Funny Football Friday. All right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into, your thoughts on everything that we've talked about already. We got to get to some basketball, man. As I tell you what, man. It's early. But your boy Kyrie, man, is doing something real special in Boston. We'll talk about that. Chris Paul back, some NBA talk. Still got to get to the football. All of that coming up next in hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Do not go away.
Hey Mac, what's up, dog?
Spring up, full tank of gas, fatigue is on,
Q's worldwide.
We in the saddle,
Let's ride.
stand up.
Hopping for the bus. the remix. Came back from Gator, it's a grown man Gator. The brothers go crazy every time they hear this.